Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue our previous lesson that was based on trigonometry. But the topic that we're going to cover today is law of sines. Because if we want to have a good understanding of trigonometry, we need to decipher the law of sines well. So what is law of sines? The law of sines says that the length of sides of any triangle are proportional to the sines of opposite angle. So that means, let's say this is any generic triangle A, B and C. So small a, small b and small c are lengths of triangle. So according to law of sine, like a sine law, the length of sides of triangle are proportional to the sines of opposite angle. That means small a over sine of angle A and small b over sine of angle B, and small c is sine of angle C. So our first example is we are given this triangle and we are given angle A which is 30 degree, and also we are given one of the sides. Let's say this is small a is 6 and second angle that is given to us is 45 degree, and we need to find length C and length B, which are, this is length B and this is length C, and this is angle side angle case because we are given one angle and the side, and also we are given second angle which is 45 degrees. So this is angle side angle case, and here we can find the third angle. By property, sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So that means in triangle ABC, so angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degree. So what is angle A? 30 degree plus 45 plus angle C, and this is 75. So angle C comes out to be 105 degree. So we got angle C 105. So according to law of sine, like a sine law, small b over sine b. So we can use any of the two ratios. So I'm gonna choose these first two. So what is small a? 6, and sine of angle A which is 30 degree, and small b that we need to find out, and sine 45. So here we're going to use the calculator, like a scientific calculator, in order to find sine of 30 degree. So sine of 30 degree is 0.5, and sine of 45 degree is 0.71. So 0.71 b into 0.5. So now we're going to simplify this. So B comes out to be 4.26 over 0.5. So B is 8.52. So now we're gonna find length C. So again we're gonna use one of the two ratios. So I'm gonna use first one and the third one. A over sine of angle A and C over sine of angle C. So that means small a is 6 and sine of angle 30, and small c that we need to find out, and sine of angle C, and angle C is 105. So 6 over sine of angle 30 is 0.5, and small c and sine of 105 is 0.96. So now we're gonna simplify this. So 6 into 0.96, c into 0.5. So c is equal to 6 into 0.96 over 0.5. So c is equal to and small c comes out to be 5.76 over 0.5. So after I simplify this, so it comes out to be 11.5. So we got length B, which is 8.52, and the length C is 11.5. So our second example is we are given this triangle and we are given angle A, which is 10 degree, and angle C 105, and also we are given one of the sides. Let's say this is small a, and small a is 15. So this is angle, and side case, because we are given two angles, like two angles and one side. So angle, and side case. So we need to find length C. So according to law of sine, A over sine of A and B over sine of B and C over sine of C. So we're gonna use these two ratios. So A over sine of A and C over sine of C. So what is A? 15, and sine of A 10, and small c that we need to find out, and sine of 105. So 15 over sine of 10 and c over sine of 105. Now we're going to simplify this. Sine of 10 is 0.17, like 0.17, and sine of 105 is 0.96. So 15 into 0.96. So small c comes out to be 15 into 0.96 divided by 0.17. So 15 into 0.96 is 14.4. So 14.4 divided by 0.17 is 84.7. So that means small c is 84.7.